You're live. I hope you guys can hear me. James True here, Riverside. I'm about to see my mom. We lost, some of you guys may know, we thought we lost one of our animals this weekend, and then we found one of our animals. And I missed a chance to go see my mom. And so I've gone to do that. And I don't have like a regular live stream today because I'm not by my office, but I'm hoping that you guys can still hear me, and maybe I can at least just say good morning. Hey Stompy, I'm very committed to this live stream, and guys, I'm having trouble getting my space where I can work. It's been a struggle for a few months now. I'm really trying to get back to where I can just, anyway, all that's coming. The Suez Canal, the tanker that got wedged mysteriously in the Suez Canal seems to be an international mafia push to force everyone to comply with the gas shortage. I can't prove this, but it makes a lot of sense. If I was in my office, I would show you a link right now to eSystems, a cruise ship worker dude who's been in the industry for like 20 years, and basically is not a truther, but is just into his industry, and was explaining. I'd have a clip for you right now. Hey Sterling, I'd have a clip for you right now showing you that, but I don't. But I'd like you to realize that tanker didn't just get wedged in the canal. It got wedged in the canal in one of the few spots where it was completely primitive. It's one of the few places where, because it was wedged, there was physically no way to straighten it out. And all the tugs they had, they were unable to pull. All they had to do was get a crane and pull like maybe 10 tankers off, and the ship would float itself again because of the weight. But because of where it was wedged, it was completely inaccessible by crane. And because of that, it made it so impossible to fix. And right now on my way to Atlanta today, I'm trying to get gas, and I can't. There's like 3 or 4 gas stations that can't, and it started right after Mother's Day. And I think that it's kind of naive for us to keep pretending that this world is full of accidents. Ladies and gentlemen, it costs, I think that guy on eSystems, again, if I had the link, you'd be there. I think that he told us that it's about 131 pounds sterling for a one-way trip through the Suez Canal. And that if you were an international mafia and you wanted to flex your muscle to start a gas crisis, and other people who are pirates of industry are like, no, fuck you guys, right? Fuck y'all. We're not going to do that. That it would require something as bold and brash as this to showcase that no, we can shut this whole fucking thing down. You want to start going through the Cape of Good Hope? You want to start moving your shit around Africa? Because we have already spent a lot of money turning that entire coastline into fucking Somalia. Which means the entire time the Suez Canal was created specifically for a safe haven through a mafia canal. What is Somalia? What is Africa? And right now, they are making it difficult for you to believe in gasoline. And they've been doing that a while, you know that. And if I was in my office, I'd like to show you a slide right now of the president of BP Oil telling you, please go to Wikipedia, anywhere you want. Go to the driest source you can find, and you will see this quote. There will never be a shortage of oil. The president of BP. There will never be a shortage of oil. And what you're looking at right now is the push for electric. And this would be a great time to have a Tesla. It really would, especially this morning. I've gone to about 5 gas stations. And when I'm in those gas stations, they're telling me, hey man, we're running out of coins. There's this, it's like this zinc bugs got in and they ate all the zinc. We ain't got no more zinc. And who could have known that we would run out of coins? Who could have known, right? And that the reason why all this shit keeps happening is because your ego is so low, because you will accept mistake after mistake after mistake from the very elite, the very top professionals. It's no different than watching a prize fighter take a fall. You're in the industry, you fucking know. You know what just happened. But the people that are watching, they do not want to say they've been duped. And so they won't. And so they haven't. Right? And that's really, really where we are now with everything. I believe now more than ever that each of us are Freemasons. And that I am sharpening your stones as much as you're sharpening mine. And yesterday, Sterling Lee, a man I respect, posted something on one of my videos about, but when you really understand, James, we are all one. We are all one. And I'm not here to fight with Sterling. I'm not here to make him feel bad. I'm not here to win an argument. I'm here to sharpen your stone. And when you talk like that, when you say where we go one, we go all, and I know, Sterling, you're not a Q fan, I totally get it. But I want you to understand that when you adopt this philosophy, that all is one, you are wasting the secretion of amnesia that God put so much time in so you could find yourself. And that we find ourselves constantly struggling to ground in who we are. And to hate the ego right now is exactly what keeps your mind like veal. Not saying you hate the ego, Sterling. But that yourself is going to be the hardest place to be, and it's going to be the only place that you will survive. And that the people that love you are the ones that are sharpening you as fast as they can. And the people that despise you are the ones that are fucking pretending to get along. They're pretending to agree. And they're calling themselves polite. And they're exchanging virtue on the open market. By which of us can watch each other emasculate ourselves the most and not fight back? Guys, diesel comes from oil. You can watch videos in Africa where pirates have no choice but to set those oil, they're completely unprotected on purpose. The pipeline is sticking out in front of a river, and these pirates, and I mean that in a good way, these decentralized survivors are setting fire to those plumes that stick out of the ground because it makes diesel. So I guess we can pretend that these are somehow separate. I guess we could pretend that, oh, you're safe if you're this, or you're not if you're that. You're not safe in electric. You're not safe in gasoline. You're not safe in diesel, because safe is an illusion that makes you feel better. And the more people you surround yourself with to convince you that you are safe, the safer you are going to feel. And safe is no different than knowing. And I'm sorry, I've had so many fights about this, knowing and belief. I don't care if you embrace knowing. Go for it. But you're raping mystery. You're taking mystery out back and you're saying, I'm sorry, we can have no mystery here. Therefore, I'm going to have to know you now. And in the Bible, to know someone, a lot of times meant to rape. Most of the time it meant to rape. You want to know why the Canaanites were condemned? Because Ham knew something. He knew something. He went into his Baphomet dad and said, holy shit, an 800-year-old hermaphrodite egg creature like Artemis. If I was on my office, I'd show you a picture of Artemis right now. It's this statue of this woman with many breasts. That all this history of bulls, look at Greece, there's at least 30 different creatures that are either the front end of the bull, the top end of the bull, the half the bull, the this, and it's like, how do a bull wear pants? You know, it's like, how would a minotaur wear pants, right? It's all that. That mythology is mythology because it feels good. It feels good to call it mythology. It feels good to call it that. There is the grave. Oh, I wish I was in my office. There is the grave of Ham. Is a 58-foot long grave. I think it's in Sri Lanka. The fucking giant named Ham. And I think he had sex with Noah. I think he raped Noah because Noah was drunk, right? Noah planted the vines, got drunk. Ham came in and knew him. He knew him. And how would you know your father? Why would you know your father? Because his father was this weird, Nephilim fucking scientific fucking technologically advanced weird elite dude who lived for 800 years. And Ham was only going to live for 500. And he saw the fall. And how did we get there? Probably through transhumanism. Probably through technology. And that Joe Meg and I had this talk the other day. They will dig up Las Vegas. Someone tell me if you can hear me okay. They will dig up Las Vegas in 2,000 years. And the most polite, the most obnoxious, the most mask-wearing, equality-loving professors will swear to you that we worshipped the sacred goddess Jorge, W-H-O-R-E, and that in Las Vegas we were all peasants, and that we carved all these buildings in Las Vegas in honor of the sacred whore, and that we paraded her on the street and gave her alms in return for her favor. And the entire thing will be sold to you like a primitive fucking religion. And do you know why? It's not because they're lying to you. It's because you wanted to believe that. Because it makes it comfortable. And there is not a fucking thing wrong with being comfortable. You will be more generous when you're comfortable. You will be more compassionate when you're comfortable. You will be stronger when you are comfortable. And the more you pretend to be comfortable when you're not, the more you will leak, and the more polite you will have to become, and you will become a nobody. You will end up at the end of your life afraid of death because you had nothing in your hands when you returned to God. That there was no life. There was only knowing. And all this mystery that's been waiting from you. You've had horse blinders on because you had to just know shit. And why am I mad? Because 2 days ago during Ramadan, it happened again. That the Zionists attacked again. And that the same people that call me Lucifer, the same people that are like, oh, he's not Christian enough for me, are right now just fucking spanking it. Going, yeah, Zionism, yeah, Israel. That's fucking happening. You know why? Because they fucking know. They know shit. So they don't have to question. They don't have to constantly check their oars. They're in the water, baby. They're not on the ground. And you want to be in the water. You do not want your keel in the fucking ground right now. This world is not supposed to be something you win. 33 thumbs up, Illuminati confirmed. You are not supposed to win this. You're not. God is smarter than that. Victory is an illusion. Show up with the dirtiest hands you can. Show up with the most mistakes in the back of your fucking truck. You will thank me. You won't remember who I am. You'll be back with God. You'll be one again. You'll know everything, and you'll miss an opportunity to dance with mystery. That every day you had a chance, you fucking clung to shit because you wanted to know. And people will know voting is real the same way they'll know COVID is real. They'll know those things. Do you know why they'll know it? Because someone told them. Because someone told them. We have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of stone to sharpen. You're a Freemason. You are. I get it. Oh my God, Freemason! But most of you guys have already fucking left who were on that kick. The rest of you that are still here, I know we just started streaming again, so probably some of you are like, Freemason, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? I get it. I don't need you to stay. I need to sharpen the stones that are still here. And I'm gonna take you fucking down, buddy. Because I know that when I take you down, someone else who's watching, someone else who doesn't have to know something is gonna see how foolish you were for insisting you had the fucking answer. Those are training wheels. Those are braces on your teeth. Yeah. Anyway, we got a lot to do. I'm gonna go see my beautiful mom. Wiley says hi. Wait, does Wiley say hi? Yeah, Wiley kind of says hi. He's tired. We slept on a riverside. If I would show you, I landed. We got a great send off from Canadian geese came in. But anyway, more to come later. I don't know if I'll be home tomorrow. Mom's first, you know that. Take care of yourself. God, there's so much more. But we'll get to that. All right. That's all I got. Bye, guys.